Is TPLF status in danger? It won't be restored. That is why Gachau is rushing into forming a new political party. Welcome to my views and news. Thanks for watching the channel. Several sources are claiming as if TPLF is going to lose its status. Nabe is going to make a big decision. That is why Gachau is forming a new party. So I thought of making a video. I thought of sharing it with you. Got some information which I want to share with you. Firstly, it was last year when I said that to ensure his political survival, Gitachu will have to do something. He'll have to form a political party. That was one of the options which I suggested last year. Why did I suggest that? Uh, because the differences between the two sides, Getachew and Debrecen sides, were so huge. It was difficult for them to reconcile, and you saw that despite several rounds of discussions, the two could not reach any solution, and Getachew was kicked out of Tigray. Second option for Getachew was that she should join Prosperity Party. Though he has joined PM Abiy's cabinet, he's working as advisor to the Prime Minister on East Africa affairs. His rank is that of a state minister, but he's not formally part of Prosperity Party. He hasn't joined Prosperity Party. Why? He cannot join Prosperity Party. The day he joins Prosperity Party, that will be the last day of his political career in Tigray. He knows that very well. That is why he has joined the federal government without joining Prosperity Party. So the last option for him is that he should form a political party. Political party is in the making, almost confirmed now, because yesterday we saw unveiling of party's logo. Party's logo shows Axom obelisks, martyrs monument, and an atom symbolizing research and science. Axom obelisk symbolize the power held by Axom emperors, and martyrs monument obviously represent the sacrifices of martyrs. So the logo has been unveiled. Party has several top leaders. Getachew is one of them. Professor Kendea is second one. He has also been appointed as an advisor. His rank is that of a state minister. BN Makru, third one. There are several others too. Getachew is not alone. But question remains, viewers. Is Getachew rushing into forming this party because TPLF status is going to be cancelled? By the way, interestingly, Getachew party, TPLF Getachew, has been using TPLF's logo, and a few days ago, Getachew Group issued a statement saying that it will hold a party congress, that it wants to save TPLF from being deprived of its status, that it will work for restoration of TPLF status. This is what Getachew has been saying, that he will work to restore TPLF status as a political party. And now suddenly he has decided to form a new political party. Why? I think he knows that firstly, federal government might not register TPLF to Getachew's name, and secondly, federal government might not restore TPLF as a party. So he talked to the federal government. Federal government said, no, we cannot register. Federal government means NABE, National Election Board of Ethiopia, which is not an independent institution. It is another thumb of the government, though it should be independent. I think that NABE, federal government, made it clear to Getachew that Getachew cannot be legally the owner of the TPLF. That is why he decided to form a new political party. The question, viewers, is he forming this party because he knows that TPLF status is going to be cancelled? Nebe will make a decision, I think, in the second week of May. Nebe gave 3 month period to TPLF. For 3 months, TPLF has been suspended from political activities. Nebe told TPLF to hold a party congress. TPLF did not hold a party congress, rather, it refused to accept new registration. It demands restoration of its status. Is Nebe in the second week of May going to cancel TPLF status? By the way, Nebe warned about that. When Nebe asked TPLF to hold a party congress, it said that if party congress is not held, it could have consequences for the TPLF. Well, I talked to a few people. This video is based on analysis, based on information from the inside. So far, Nebe is not considering canceling TPLF's status. This is what I have learned through some sources. Why? The sources say that if federal government through Nebe cancels TPLF status, it will be a declaration of war. TPLF obviously won't accept that. It will intensify its efforts to destabilize the federal government. It might try to strengthen its ties with Eritrea, FAN, or others. That could be start of a deadly conflict. That is why federal government at this point of time is not considering total cancellation of TPLF status. Firstly, so what does it mean? Does it mean that after 2 weeks, in the second week of May, NEBE will recognize TPLF and TPLF will be eligible to contest election due to be held in a year's time? Well, it depends on TPLF. TPLF so far has not shown any interest in accepting new registration. NEBE does not want to restore TPLF as a party. It seems that for a few months, this deadlock, this uncertainty will continue. Ideally, federal government would like this uncertainty to continue. It does not want to give powers to TPLF, because if it happens and TPLF status is restored today, no one can guarantee that TPLF will continue, the TPLF will improve its ties with the federal government, or it will cut off ties with Eritrea. That is why I think federal government would like the state of uncertainty regarding TPLF states continue. It does not mean that Gitacho's party can take the place of TPLF. I think the next few months of uncertainty about TPLF status will be beneficial for Gitacho Group. And during this time, Gitacho Group can organize itself. Next question is, will TPLF Tigray military allow Gitacho Group to organize itself in Tigray? This is the most important question. PP would not like to be seen as if it's behind the new party. The new party, which its name I mentioned that in a live share 3 days ago, confirmed Tigray Liberal Democratic Party. Uh, uh, the new party is in the process of getting registration. It is uh, getting members sign the application. Then it will submit the application to NEBE. You need to fulfill some requirements before filing an application for registration as a political party. Those requirements are being fulfilled by the party, Gitacho party. In coming days, I think the party will formally file a case. it will submit a request for its registration as a political party. What will happen after that? Will Varede TPLF allow Getachew to start political activities in Tigray? This is the most important question. Tigray Liberal Democratic Party is the name of the party. Will it be accepted by Nebe, or will Nebe propose a new name, change to its name? Let's see. Overall, I think Getachew group will have a window of a few months during which it will have to organize itself in Tigray, and during this window of a few months, TPLF status will remain unclear. But ultimately, I think TPLF status will have to be restored, or it will have to be given eligibility to contest the next election. Thank you for watching.